up in the team fight, so ISO can't get really up too close into the team fights. But Wheezy take us into the first match of the second series. Basic actually is gonna clear that mid lane together, and Barca and Kito's gonna go ahead and share that EXP lane, which puts both of them at level 2. This is a very interesting rotation, but Basic already chunked down very low.
Yeah, already taking a lot of damage. Basic being very comfortable, but may find himself in the early grave if he's not careful on his footing. As you are seeing BTK trying to find an early objective kill. I mean, that's what they got to do, right? Basic is running the Claude, the mid to late game damage dealer, and if you can shut him down in the early game, you'll deny them that power spike, and Yato is going to do exactly that and find him.
Chicken on this Uranus, and Zane's gonna go ahead and pick up this turtle, and Basic and AVL might be in a very tight situation as they are looking for something up here.
Yeah, and there goes the Blazing Duet. ISO taking a lot of that damage, but does not fall. But the Tyrant's Rage onto the wall, onto Joybaj, out of position. Request for a pause as AVL is going to go ahead and take down Joybaj. That was ISO requesting that pause, so...
But they are looking for a trade on this bot side. Chicken has to be really careful. Uranus is a good sustained hero, but how much can he sustain? He's going to go ahead and lose that turret, and here it goes, Siege.
Yeah, it does get stunned onto the wall, but wait, he's still alive. You just can't kill Uranus anymore. When you put the Brave Smite on him, he's literally unkillable. As Mobazane is going to find Fallen with the decimation. ISO is going to take down Totenak. Feather Airstrike going down from Yato for the 5x5 zone is, but Mobazane in the middle of all the chaos tries to find another kill, but Demon shuts him down. Reverse Feather Airstrike from Demon is going to find Joybaj.
Right back to full health. Look at him. He's really just a big chunk of metal walking around. No one's touching him, but Demon might just be caught out here.
Ooh, you're right. Yato gonna seal the deal with the additional damage provided from ISO, and that will open up the opportunity for Yato to take the mid lane, and Chicken will finally fall. Totenak is gonna pick that up with the assistance of Basic.
They are leading the way, but Avalon just pushed up BTK's turrets all the way to their inhibitors, and Joybaj is taking really low.
Ooh, Feather Airstrike dropping down. Yato finds Demon. Crossbow tank activated from ISO. Takes down Totenak. Chases Fallen. Trying to sustain himself. Trying to hit the creeps for some additional HP. Knocks Joybaj airborne. But the Divine Judgment just in time. Catches AVL. Blazing Duet from Basic. Trying to catch Joybaj, but not able to take him out. Does he get away? No, he doesn't, as Basic will take him down. And now Basic trying to escape the wrath of ISO. Will be able to get the separation he was looking for. But look at Yato trying to wrap around. Trying to close it out. But Basic will find his way back to the base to safety. Top side.
And look at tops. ISO already trying to push up these turrets with the Lord coming down on that bot side. A good read from Avalon trying to deny it, but AVL.
Let's get hit with the Divine Judgment. ISO will be able to pick up the kill. Immortality has been procced, and AVL is going to fall. ISO does pick it up. Zane will find the tier 2 turret. No, the inhibitor on the bottom side. The base has been cracked open for Avalon. BTK putting on the pressure, not letting their foot off the gas anytime soon, as down goes the tier 2 for the mid lane, and minions crashing into the base. Two inhibitors standing. Can they take these objectives? Blazing Duet from Basic, trying to fend them off, but Chicken to shut him down. Damage that could possibly turn this around, but speaking of turning around, Basic going far behind enemy lines. Not sure if that was the right decision. Gets hit with the Mortal Coils. It's going to be a my backward. Possible distraction, but ISO is going to find Fallen. Crossbow tank has been activated onto Demon, who does make his way back to the base for some regen. Lord does make his way into the base. Crystal at about 25%. The Terrify does go down, but not enough to stop them. It's the Bloodthirsty Kings claim game 1 against Avalon in the semifinal. To be able to pull that off. But speaking of pulling things off, we are now jumping into game number 2, getting the farm. He's not even contesting the turtle. He's just falling short when it comes to these objectives, but may be able to change the situation. Zane is going to grab the turtle for BTK and may be able to get a pick off. Alpha Charge goes down, and Yato secures kill, draws first blood, finds Fallen. Being said, the first turret does go to Avalon, but responded back on the bottom side, as you are going to go ahead and see a clearance of that first turret for BTK. You are going to see Fallen picking up his first kill, finds Yato near the mid lane.
ISO, and you know, those snipe shots have to hit to do damage, but conceal play coming in.
Ooh. And he's gonna go ahead and suppress AVL, uses his own ultimate against him. ISO takes the kill, but Darkness falls to try and flip the script. Deadly Stingers connects, and Basic for the shot finds Mobazane and sends BTK running in the mid lane.
Ooh, more of that macro play. I think this is the only game we've seen with such a low kill score.
Yeah, definitely a low kill score, but BTK leading the way on the board. Speaking of the board, Astral Echo goes down. Landshaker connects for the knockup. Totenak gets a kill, finds Chicken. but they still try and fight it out, letting the turtles go into Zane's hands, and they're not able to take a turret or get kills off of it. I want to kind of see them, as we progress through this game, try and find some pickoffs or some answers instead of letting them go free. But speaking of free, Basic finding a kill is going to take down Joy Bosch, but now the return response, Chicken very low. Totenak is going to take him out. Totenak does get away with barely any HP.
Wait, look at ISO.
Aggro has been pulled from Basic, but ISO on the top side doesn't even care. Is going to claim yet another turret for the tier 2 in the top lane. Zane finds Arvel.
Yes, his farm was there, but not enough to match up Zane, but
Turret claim, tier 2 for the mid lane. Basic finds Yato, wait, and find a way to get to ISO, get to the back line, and play passive. BTK could make a mistake, and you just have to wait for the opportunity, but speaking of an opportunity, Joy Bosch with wild charge into the wall, but the double knockup, and the Earthshaker onto Fried Chicken, very low. That's what they needed. Basic finds him, takes him down. Can still play called in. Basic will regen some HP by killing these minions to stay in the fight. Totenak very low, but the Divine Judgment for the suppression on Zane fallen. But the Deadly Stingers is going to take him down. He's there, but he is doing some damage. Arvel just taking the hits and just handling it. But there it goes. Darkness Falls goes in. The silence onto Joy Bosch. Numerous passing dropping down, but the immortality was proc. The wild charge for the 3-man stun onto Avalon. Basic will find Joy Bosch. Lord does fall. No, we're still in. Totenak is going to find Fried Chicken. Yato finds Basic. ISO takes down Fallen. Totenak finds ISO for a double kill, as Arvel is going to claim the Lord for Avalon. But wait a minute. Does he get out alive? Zane not going to let him escape for free.
For Avalon to come back and take away some of the members of BTK potentially. And look at Zane, so trying to be a menace onto Demon, but Zane might have overstayed his welcome. He just got chopped down so low. Fallen.
Yo, they're definitely going to try and take down Moba Zane. Overstayed his welcome, but the Deadly Stinkers from Fallen falling short.
Who's really king?
Yeah, definitely going to show them who is king, as the seal play was called out from Joy Bosch, but checks the bush and gets knocked downtown as Demon is going to find the kill. At the 19-minute mark, BTK this time at the disadvantage, and Avalon pushing through, trying to even out the series, dives in all for trying to close this game out, but the Bloodthirsty Kings able to fend off the Lord, but lose their inhibitor for the top side, but a huge stun. The wild charge for the knockup. The Earthshaker goes down. Fried Chicken finds Demon. Yato finds Fallen. The members dropping. Moba Zane drops down. Totenak. Arvel very low. Will fall in the engagement as well. A full wipeout as ISO takes down Arvel and Avalon. Series looking like they're walking down the red carpet right now, as you are seeing the BTK emotes on the way. Down goes the inhibitor, and nobody to defend from Avalon, and they will be able to close out this series and move on to the grand finals in the semifinals.